come up with that dog shit pick?
What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking?
I cut it off.
What's up, everybody?
I didn't want to be seen clapping.
No, you can see me clapping. I'm a clap fucking feed. It's the Jimnasium, bitches. That's right. I'm starting off with the fucking heat right now.
Hot.
It's me, XFL Jim, joined by my co-host Chase, the Wolf of I fucked that up. Chase, the Wolf of Oaklawn, Lupine Fiasco Sesams. You know what? No, we're starting again.
Where'd you come up with that dog shit pick?
What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were you thinking?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Jimnasium with me, XFL Jim, joined as always by my co-host Chase, the Wolf of Oaklawn, Lupine Fiasco Sesams. There. Boom. We did it. We're in.
Holy shit! Like I literally thought that you were in fast forward while you did that. That was amazing.
Well, big surprise to the people watching on 1.5 speed.
Okay. Yeah. That's gonna come in harsh. That's gonna
come in really hard, really
you were
fast.
Like a
it's
Twistiverse. It was amazing.
That's kind of topical because I just watched Twister for the first time this weekend.
I was thinking of the rapper Twista from Chicago. My uncle auditioned to be
Twista,
in
the movie, which is like Soul Plane but Twister.
Oh yeah. It's got Kevin Hart. Always gotta have Kevin Hart in that.
Gotta have Kevin. They always have Kevin Hart. They always gotta have Cat Williams too.
Also, you're gonna need Snoop Dogg because for one, I mean, the man is built for Twister. He's so like long and lanky that's just like they've got some sort of like Twister conundrum. He's like, "Move over, dog," and then he starts working his way through.
So I was talking with you earlier. I showed you my little progress. I've started making a spreadsheet for all of my gambling and whatnot.
And proud of you, I was.
It's shown me how much I've lost so far. So far on the month of August, I'm down almost $100.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about them. But they're so fun to tinker with, until reality sets in.
It was very fun. I was like copy and pasting from spreadsheets that you made like for us and stuff that you did to kind of streamline it and make it easier. I was like, damn, this is actually really neat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. You become a master of the universe when you conquer Excel.
I did like the feeling though before when I was just pouring in money and gambling. It felt like I had infinite money.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Football season's coming up. We're not going to change anything now.
Is coming up, and I will tell you, week 0 and week 1, I am betting every single game of college football.
I wouldn't expect you to do anything different. You had like a flip book of tickets from the Circa last year.
Yeah. I was talking with Eric. And I think we determined that's like, I think between the 2 weeks, it's close to 60, 70 games.
Yeah, that's insane. That would be depending on what like your unit looks like, which I already know.
I'm modest. So I have a full-time job, but it's not like a super high-paying job.
Sure.
So I bet $10 a game.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a good amount. I feel like you bet 10, you generally win around the 10. You're winning like 909, 989 a lot of the time.
Yeah. So catch a big money line dog. That's a $50 return.
It feels good.
Yeah.
That's still like it's still daunting to be betting like $800 in 2 weeks.
Little bit. Yeah. But if you just do it just a little bit at a time, you really don't even notice.
Exactly.
It's like when you're just stealing liquor from your parents and you just take like a little bit of whiskey at a time.
Or like you're doing shots and you just do like one shot here or there instead of just lining up rows and rows.
Yeah. You don't have to shot ski everything.
I will say I have yet to figure out what my monster bet of the season is going to be. Like, obviously last year it was Nebraska versus Iowa. That
was for Milt.
It was for Milt. Shout out Milt.
Yeah.
May he rest in forever degenerate heaven.
Up there, Milt.
But I feel like I will find a reason to do it again.
Of course. There's always something with the good narrative where you're just like, yes, this is what I'm going to just absolutely tattoo.
This is my paycheck this week going into this bet.
I got it 2 times last year with the Alabama Georgia flippy floppy and the SEC championship and the national championship.
You were on the right side of both those ones.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's just Georgia early. That's all.
We're on the last week for college football when we get to record it, when we get to like previewing. So I'm actually going to say after this, we should say who we think our national championship is going to be and who we want it to be.
Okay.
I want
that
both.
Works.
So like there's a pretty stark, like I'm pretty confident in who it's going to be this year. Like this year seems pretty cut and dry going into it. There is some wants.
Yeah, for sure.
Also,
okay.
I'm really going to be rooting against Kansas after they get their 3 wins. Because
absolutely. Yeah.
Because you know about it, right? The bet I have with Eric?
No, I did not.
So Eric is all in on Kansas.
Kansas
we were
under
doing
the
our
2.5?
Big 12 preview. We were just like, Kansas over 2.5. We both love that. He thinks Kansas can make a bowl game potentially.
That's bold.
That is very bold. I said not a chance in hell. So if the Kansas Jayhawks make a bowl game in 2022, not only are him and me both going to the bowl game, but I have to eat all the ingredients to a key lime pie.
You're big into all the ingredients.
I like that move. It's kind of fun. I might do it. So like you just hit 1,500 followers on Twitter. I might do that just to like boost me up.
All right, man.
I mean, it's fun. Like the cookies, it was fun. It was a fun stream. I looked up the ingredients to a key lime pie. I will tell you to them now. I'll look it up again.
It's like heavy whipping cream. You've got key limes. You got graham cracker crust. Perhaps?
So Once Upon a Chef, Food Network, or All Recipe?
Let's go Food Netty.
Let's see what Food Network says. So here's the ingredients, and I'll say whether or not I think it's going to be difficult or easy. 1/3 of a 1 pound box of graham crackers. I mean,
okay,
easiest thing ever.
Yeah.
Next up, 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter.
Okay.
Melted though, so I have to drink 5 tablespoons of butter.
I'm not going to pretend like I haven't done that just for my own recreation.
Is
though.
Is that like half a stick of butter?
That might be more.
How many tablespoons?
I think it's like 4
are in a stick.
I think it's like 1 1/4 sticks of butter.
8.
Okay.
How many tablespoons of butter in a so 8?
So little over a half stick.
Yeah, probably like 2/3.
Yeah. Well, 6/8 would be. Never mind.
It'd
be 3/4.
5/8 technically.
Yeah,
it's a little over half. We're almost at 2/3.
Hey, we don't need to worry about these sort of things.
Numbers are hard.
That's
1/3
not why
of a cup
we're
of
here.
sugar, easy.
Okay.
3 egg yolks,
Okay.
easy. I could do that.
Okay.
2 teaspoons of lime zest.
That's rough.
That is rough.
How do you attack that?
1 can of condensed milk. Sweetened,
condensed,
though.
of
It's
course.
sweetened.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
2/3 of a cup of freshly squeezed key lime juice.
That's
I
not
don't
bad.
think that'll be easy.
That's not bad. I say you even throw a little tequila shot on top of that key lime juice.
I might if you make a little alcoholic key lime pie. 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 cup of heavy whipping cream.
Have you ever had an apple pie shot?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Key lime shot. Yeah, just save all those zestings,
I'm looking at this and I'm looking at the ingredient list, and I feel like I can have this in the bag. There's 3 that really jump out. The butter is tough. I did the butter with the cookies. The butter is tough.
The butter seems like a lot of hard labor. Like, it feels like there's a lot of chewing and effort going into swallowing to get that much butter down.
This is melted butter.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
So I could drink it
Once again, I'm
sounds
not gonna act like I haven't done that before. Just for my own enjoyment.
I've done it, but it's not great. The 2 teaspoons of lime zest is going to be very tart.
Yeah. That's a tough texture because you can't just bomb it. Like you're gonna have to like take your time with that because it's it's still a little bit of the peel of the actual thing. So
I'm gonna bomb it.
Like you have someone handy to do the Heimlich because like I can see that being a choking hazard.
That's like
quite
the cinnamon
honestly.
challenge.
Oof. Ugh.
And then the can of condensed milk.
Well, that just sounds delicious.
It does sound delicious, but that's a lot.
How much is it? I mean, an 8-ounce can?
14 ounce.
Oh, so a tall boy of condensed milk.
Tall boy of condensed milk.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I need to start like workshopping what ingredient things I can do to make like for fun content.
I think you can do them all. I think you're a champion who was born to play like a champion today.
Well, I've done cookies. I think I could just go through sweets, so I could do like a cake next. Because I've told you about my cake batter soup, right?
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah. So I could do a cake easy.
Yeah. No, I know. I've seen it. I feel like once I saw you eat the cookies, like the super deconstructed cookies, I would say that I seen you eat the cake at that point too. I feel like there's not a whole lot of like switch off there between how it goes down.
Brownies are on the table.
Yeah.
Most other pies are on the table.
Anything with like if you were to like go into the big British baking cook-off, just anything with a good sponge would be.
Oh yeah. I'll watch the show and I'll just be like that right there. I'll eat all those ingredients.
To a 14-tier wedding cake. Let's get busy.
Let's say for 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll do a 14-tier wedding cake.
I don't want you to die. Though, is the thing.
Well, I'll do one a day for a week. one tier a day for 2 weeks.
Yikes. That's not healthy. Don't do that.
100,000 by the end of the year, I'll do it.
Listen, I just watched.
No, by the end of the year, I'll do it.
I just watched The Dark Side of Comedy about Chris Farley last night. I want you to be better to yourself, Jim.
I will do a speedball live on camera.
I mean, if you're going to go full Farley Belushi, you might as well, right?
Yeah, 1 million subs. There we go. That'll be
Boom. Yep.
1 million subs by the end of the year. Speedball.
1 million subs. Jim tries heroin mixed with cocaine.
Dude, I remember reading, there was a Reddit thread of a guy who just wanted to try heroin, and then he kept updating the thread, and eventually you just see this man's life fall apart as he becomes from a normal adult to a barely functioning heroin addict.
Oh. That's one way to go at it.
It's a fucking trip.
True.
We're going to break down some college football and NFL.
Let's do this. That reminds me of the time my ultimate frisbee team, we camped in Manhattan, Kansas, and at the campgrounds we found a letter that was clearly written for an intervention for a gentleman named Grover that was just like left, like kind of like blowing around at the campgrounds.
That sounds like if you're not a Muppet and your name is Grover, you're probably into some hardcore drugs.
You probably done some shit. Probably seen some shit.
Man, we're in week 12.
Week 12.
We're at the end of college football.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's about
Army,
to actually
Navy
begin.
after this, but
well, sure.
We'll include that with this one.
Tuck that one in. Yeah.
Tuesday. We begin on a Tuesday with some action. Bowling Green at Toledo.
Toledo.
I'm on Toledo as well. Ohio at Ball State. I'm taking Ball State.
Ball State, yeah.
Weird shit happens in November on a Tuesday night, though. Miami of Ohio at NIU.
Bruce.
Yeah, I'm on NIU here. Eastern Michigan at Kent State. Oh, give me the Eagles of Eastern Michigan.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know why we ask these questions anymore.
Here's the tough one, though. Western Michigan at Central Michigan.
Western Mich, ride or die.
I'm on Central. I'm on the chips, baby. I have Central Michigan winning the whole conference.
I'll tell you what, sometimes I have trouble remembering which Central Mich is my favorite. I think it's Central, or which directional Mich is my favorite. I think it's Central Mich, but you know what? I'm going to stick with my Western Mich pick.
Mine is vehemently
you speak
Eastern.
Clearly when you speak of the Mich.
Mine is vehemently Eastern. By the way, hype video for the directional Mich schools. I think I'm gonna try to have that done this weekend.
Oh yes.
So be ready for that. It's gonna be fun. SMU at Tulane on Thursday.
SMU.
It's a good game. I'm gonna take SMU. USF at Tulsa on Friday. Give me Tulsa, baby.
Yeah, I'll Tulsa it up here.
Give me that Golden Hurricane. San Diego State at New Mexico.
San Diego State.
SDSU. We come to Saturday, the final Saturday of the college football season. I can't believe that starts in like a week and a half, by the way.
Right. Yeah, it's almost here. It's literally almost here. We're 10 days away.
God damn it.
Amazing.
UConn at Army.
Army.
All day.
All
Austin
day.
P at Alabama. Alabama's
Ooh.
ending the season with Austin P.
Really? It doesn't end with the Iron Bowl.
What kind of horse shit is this?
Is there not a game afterwards? Is there not like a week 13 with like Auburn and Bama playing in the Iron Bowl?
There is a week 13. Boom. Okay. It says there's. Okay, yeah. There's a week 13.
Okay.
So we're
Well,
not
that
done yet.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Look at that. Bonus.
This
right there
makes
in the
more
middle of the
sense
show.
because it probably will be the Iron Ball in rivalry week.
That's right. Rivalry week.
So rivalry week. So it makes sense that they're playing their cupcake this week. UTSA at Rice.
UTSA.
UTSA, meet motherfuckers. Boston College at Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
I'm gonna take Boston
Don't-
College.
Bold.
I'm gonna do it. Well,
Okay.
this is tentative on the fact that if Boston College's starting quarterback gets injured like midway through the season, then I'm all over Notre Dame here.
Okay. All right.
This is all on the back of Phil Dracovic.
Scary thought.
I know. I'm putting a lot on his back. Utah Tech at BYU. I'll take BYU in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Who even ranked at 25 in the AP poll, I feel like is getting a little disrespected.
Dude, they're salty. They're salty as fuck.
I have them making a New Year's Six bowl.
I could 100% see that.
I may or may not have put like $5 on them to make the playoffs.
I like
If they
it.
go undefeated, it's possible.
Yeah, man. I love it.
La Tech at Charlotte. I'm gonna take the clit.
Yeah, me too.
FAU at Middle Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee.
I'm gonna take Middle Tennessee as well. ULM at Troy.
Does Boogie Knight still play for ULM?
He does. I'm gonna take Troy.
Maybe ULM.
Akron at Buffalo. What are you doing here, Chase?
Akron.
Dang, we're both on Akron here. We are agreeing so much this week. FIU at UTEP.
The airport.
I'm taking UTEP here.
Airport.
Arkansas State at Texas State.
Arkansas State. Wolves up.
I'm going to take Arkansas State. Marshall at Georgia Southern. I'm taking Marshall.
I'm going to go Georgia Southern.
Okay. Boise State. You're back in Clay Helton. I respect it.
Yeah.
Boise State at Wyoming. I'm going to take Boise.
I'm riding with Wyoming. I'm high on Wyoming this year.
I'm very low on Wyoming this year.
I should be. I know all the reasons I should be. But for
you know
some
who
reason,
we are high on, though? It's Fresno State, baby, versus Nevada.
they've surpassed the Las Vegas Bowl. The straight around the Las Vegas Bowl, Fresno State.
Fresno State all day. UNLV at Hawaii.
UNLV.
I'm going to take Hawaii, but I could very easily see UNLV winning this one. I'm just going to back my boys in green. Western Kentucky at Auburn.
Western Kentucky.
I'm going to take Auburn here. I would laugh hysterically if Western Kentucky did this. Colorado State at Air Force. If Western Kentucky beats Auburn this week, I'm taking Auburn in the Iron Bowl.
Yeah. And Colorado State at Air Force.
Yeah,
That's
I'm going to take Air
big
Force.
Travel. I'm going to go Colorado State.
I like that move. I'm pretty high on Colorado State this year, too. Utah at Oregon.
Utah.
I'm on Utah. Washington State at Arizona. Take Washington State. Give me the Cougs.
Give me Arizona and quite possibly their only win of the season.
Would be kind of funny. Illinois at
kinda
Michigan.
Illinois.
I'm taking Michigan here.
How embarrassing would a loss to Illinois be?
Before Ohio State,
Yeah.
it'd be very funny. This is like the perfect spot for an Illinois upset.
Just a good old fashioned Burtoning.
Oh, God. Indiana at Michigan State.
Michigan State.
This is a shit game. I'm going to take Michigan State. Iowa at Minnesota. I'll take Iowa.
I'm rowing the boat. I'm going Minnesota.
Penn State at Rutgers.
Penn State at Rutgers. Let's go Penn State.
I'm going to go Penn State, but if Sean Clifford is injured again, like he was last year, Rutgers could very easily win this game.
Very, very true. Very true.
Wisconsin at Nebraska.
Nebraska.
God damn it. I don't want to buy into the hype. I saw that we're the second favorite to win the Big Ten West.
Yeah, I my mind was blown. I saw that and my mind was blown. But listen, especially if Wisconsin comes out with the exact same, just no passing game, like they've always had a little bit of balance.
It's all on Graham Mertz.
Right, and he's fucking sucks. Like, let's be real. It's an archaic passing scheme. He's not a good enough quarterback to complete to like one of the three routes that they run.
They're just going to stack the box against their stellar running backs.
It's literally like a post, a fly, and a button hook from the tight end. That's as like fucking complex as their patterns get.
I'm taking Nebraska.
Give me Nebraska. Give me Pitt. I want to
Georgia Tech at North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I'm also on North Carolina. Miami at Clemson.
I'm
gonna take Clemson.
I'm gonna go Miami.
I like it. Contrarian. The U is back. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they beat Clemson,
we'll see.
they're probably back.
We'll see. Mario Cristobal seems to kind of suck, but yeah, we'll see.
That's been I feel like we've known that for a minute.
Yeah.
NC State at Louisville. I'm gonna take NC State here.
I'm gonna go Louisville.
I like it.
I'm taking a shot.
I feel like you're very high on Louisville.
I don't think they're that bad. I don't think
they're bad. I think they're a good team.
Yeah.
I think they're like. I just like NC State's like squad.
Yeah.
Syracuse at Wake.
Syracuse. Give me Syracuse. Let's go, Dino Babers.
Will we have Sam Hartman back by this point?
I don't care. The guy's name is Dino Babers. Literally my only angle here. Come on.
I can't, dude. My Sam Hartman for Heisman ticket's ruined.
And Jim Brown and stuff. Ernie Banks.
I'm taking Syracuse as well. San Jose State at Utah State. I'm taking Utah State.
Does Nick Starkel play for San Jose State still?
No, he does not. But that stink might still be on there.
You give me San Jose State. They're going to be a completely different team now that Nick Starkel is gone.
Stanford at Cal. Boy.
Stanford.
Cal gets it done this year. Give me the Bears.
God. It is your guilty pleasure.
God damn it, they have to win this game. Cincinnati at Temple. Cincinnati all day.
Yeah. Cincinnati.
Houston at ECU.
Houston. Landslide. Runaway.
I'm gonna take the Pirates.
By 30.
I'm gonna take ECU.
By 30.
Navy at UCF.
Navy.
Yeah, I'm gonna bet Navy as well. North Alabama at Memphis. Give me Memphis.
Memphis.
Georgia State at James Madison. I'm taking Georgia State. Give me the Panthers.
James Madison.
ODU at App State.
App State.
App State for me as well. South Alabama at Southern Miss. USA all day.
Give me Southern Miss.
Okay.
A veering.
ULL at Florida State. The Raging Cajuns.
ULL in the upset at Doak. At Doak.
At the end of the season,
whichever.
it might not even be an upset.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
I'm very low on Florida State. Louisiana's winning this one. Northwestern at Purdue.
Northwestern.
Yeah, this is probably a weird one. Like Purdue probably had a really big game the week before and won. Now this Northwestern gets them. I'm gonna take Northwestern. Ohio State at Maryland.
Ohio State. This is bordering on late November, Jim.
Yeah, Ohio State. It's before the Michigan game, though. You think they little trap spot for Maryland though?
No,
the Ohio State machine is turning full bore at this point.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll say Maryland gives them a game, though. I'm going to say Maryland gives them
kind of
a
like
game.
They did. What was it?
3
years ago?
3 years ago. Yeah, where it was They give them a game.
UMass at Texas A&M. I'm gonna take Texas A&M, but man, that would be the funniest thing in college football.
That
Can
I
you
think
imagine playoff hope Texas A&M, maybe probably one loss during the season,
I'm
and then
gonna
they
say
lose to
they don't.
UMass.
I'm gonna say they don't have playoff hopes by that point. I want to say they're a 9-3 football team.
At this point, so they already have like their 3 losses.
Yeah.
So they probably lose to Alabama. They're losing. You guys play them this year?
Oh yeah, play them every year.
So Arkansas, Alabama. What's their 3rd loss?
It could be Mike Leach in his 3rd year, Mississippi State.
Could be Mississippi State. Could
I'm
be
not
a
sure.
Wild Ole Miss game.
Could be a wild Ole Miss game. I'm not sure what the crossover to the Eastern is for them this season, but I want to say, is it Tennessee? No, it's not Florida. Is it Georgia?
Let's see. Let's take a look-see, shall
What
we?
do they have?
Let's take us a look-see. So, they might lose to Miami.
They could. That would make sense. What have they done different?
So how many East teams? They play Florida and then they play South Carolina.
Maybe a plucky Florida. Hell, I mean, an upstart, South Carolina with Spencer Rattler could jump up on a team too.
I could see Miami. I could see you guys. I could see Mississippi State. Obviously Alabama. I could see Ole Miss. I never know with Florida, and I don't think LSU has it in them.
Yeah, they could still be 8-4, 9-3.
I would love if they just went 9-3, 8-4. Literally the same record
yes,
as
if they went
had with
8-4
Kevin
again.
Sumlin.
If they went 8-4 again for another year, that would make me happy.
They'd be the best damn 8-4 team in the country.
The kind of happy that can only be described by a word that's only in the German language.
Something about like seeing your enemies and people you hate suffer.
Yes.
It's not enough that we win, others must lose.
Yes. It's not enough, something about whatever. I don't know. It's gone.
It's nice. It's nice to see bad things happen to bad people.
Basically, yeah, that works.
Virginia Tech at Libibity. Speaking of bad people.
I'm going to go Virginia Tech.
I'm going to go Vautech as well. USC at UCLA.
UCLA. It hurts me. I hate Chip Kelly, but I think they're going to be really good this year.
I do too, but USC on the revenge factor?
I'm
going to take UCLA. Oregon State at Arizona State. I'm going to take the Beavs.
Give me the Beavs also.
New Mexico State at Missouri. I'm going to take Missouri. They are not that bad. They are not
I'll take
that
Missouri.
bad.
I'll take Missouri.
Texas Tech at Iowa State. I'm going to take Tech.
Give me Tech.
Texas at Kansas.
They can't do it 2 years in a row.
They can't, but man, I'm going to call my shot. Give me Kansas here, baby.
I'm right there with you. Let's go Kansas.
Okay, so the only thing funnier than Texas A&M losing to UMass would be Texas losing to Kansas 2 years in a row.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
This would be, if that happened, this would maybe be my favorite week in college football. TCU at Baylor. I'm going to take Baylor.
I'm going to stick with Baylor as well.
Oklahoma State at Oklahoma.
Oklahoma State.
I'm on State as well. Kansas State at West Virginia. This is Trixie.
West Virginia.
Yeah, I'm going to take West Virginia. They at home, they seem to have K-State's number. Coastal Carolina at Virginia. I'm going to take Coastal.
I'm going to go at Virginia.
It's at Virginia. I'm still taking Coastal.
I know Rocky Dickenballs is gone. I'm going to take my shot here and say Virginia.
No, I might. Brendan Armstrong might be another Heisman play guy.
Quite possibly.
If Virginia does anything this year, it's going to be on him.
Sure. Will he put up gaudy numbers?
He did last year.
True. Okay. Yeah, why not?
Like he puts up the numbers. He puts up good numbies.
I mean, you've picked
It's just
Virginia quite a few times. I mean, So I know that you're confident in them. You're way more confident in them than I am. I will say that.
I
but
may be overly confident in Virginia this year, but I'm gonna hitch my wagon. I'm gonna look up.
it would
after
take
the
someone
show.
having to have like a RG3 Baylor kind of year. Are you saying that he's like RG3 Baylor good
Man, that was really good.
in the ACC?
Well, the ACC's nothing. So, if they have like a statement win against Miami, which is not off the table, if Miami has like a good season going into the Virginia game and Virginia like beats them on his back,
Yeah.
I could see it.
I don't know. All I can think is how many offenses in the ACC run like a big high flying sort of offense, and
puts up numbers.
outside of Wake, outside of maybe Pitt a little bit when they had Pickett, they really threw it around. Who else has just like a big wide open?
North Carolina did for the last couple of years.
Carolina a little bit. All I'm saying is he's not going to have near the chance to put up the same kind of stats because it's not the same as like the Big 12 that RG3 was playing in. Because that was like throw the ball 50 times a game, sling it around. There's no way they do
like,
that at Virginia.
What I would call a down year for him, like kind of a whatever year. Last year.
Okay.
11 games, 326 completions out of 500 attempts with a 65.2% completion percentage.
All right, TDs to INTs. What we got?
31-10. He's got to bring that 10 down.
Yeah. Still 3-1.
4,400 yards passing.
Okay, that's a lot.
And I think he can put up better numbers than that.
Yeah.
I think he can reach 5,000.
If he could go like 40 and say cut the INTs in half, 40 and 5.
Oh, dude, that'd be.
I still don't like it.
I mean, he's a long shot. He's a long shot. It's going to be.
He's a long shot for a reason.
It's Bryce Young and CJ Stroud.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's gonna be CJ Stroud because I think they
had the number one offense last year. They'll have the number one offense this year. He's going to blow up.
Yeah, well, Bryce Young. Like I think there's a hesitance to give someone a second straight Heisman, especially. Yeah, because knowing the fact that he could go into it like going for like a third straight. Nah, not dog.
That'd
I'm not
be
with
gross.
that.
They tried that. I feel like the narrative was trying that with Tebow.
Because I mean, he I don't think he's a redshirt. Like he's a straight up like sophomore, so he's still got to play this year and another year.
Yeah.
All right.
Tennessee at South Carolina.
South Carolina.
I'm gonna take Tennessee. I'm actually I'm a little bit higher on Tennessee this year too. Gross.
Tennessee. All right.
As long as old Fatty stays fat.
Of course.
I want him to get fatter throughout the season.
I'm not good. I've never bet on a skinny Josh Heupel. Ever.
No.
Ever.
Only
ever,
fat
ever.
Josh Heupel.
Only fat Josh Heupel.
Ole Miss at Arkansas.
Arkansas. This is not one of the losses I have for us. I mean, it's going to be a tough game, but this is not one of my losses.
I was going to say, this is going to be a tough game. This will be a good game.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Arkansas as well at home. I think, yes, losing Matt Corral's big. I think losing Jeff Levy is actually bigger than a lot of people might think for Ole Miss.
Okay.
Georgia at Kentucky. I'm going to take Georgia.
Yeah, absolutely.
We basically saw this same game last year. I think Kentucky puts up a better fight because Georgia's defense won't be as good.
Right.
But Georgia, they win the game.
Part of me thinks that we're going to see an SEC team that like just reloaded though. You know, like with the defense. We'll see though. There's a lot of experience there.
I don't think you can reload that level.
Sure.
I obviously I think the defense is going to be really good. It'll probably be like a top 10 defense, but it won't be like a bajillion first rounders.
Okay. I'm with it.
Florida at Vandy. I'm going to take Florida.
Florida.
You were hesitating there. I respect that.
Yeah.
ETSU at Mississippi State.
Mississippi State.
Take Mississippi State. UAB at LSU.
LSU.
I'm going to take LSU. And then Colorado at Washington. I am on Washington.
Give me Colorado.
It's a nice little upset you got there.
Yeah. Nice little way to go out.
Week 12 of the NFL. We have a triple header on Thursday.
Whoo! Let's get it.
The Bills at the Lions. Take the Bills.
Give me the Lions, dude. I've already watched too much Hard Knocks. I'm already
dude,
bought
just
in.
all in, all in,
All in, all in now after watching that.
Giants at the Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cowboys as well. Patriots at the Vikings. It's the Thursday night game. It's 8:20 on
Patriots.
Thursday night. I'm gonna take the
Patriots.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Broncos at the Panthers. That's Sunday. I'm gonna take the Panthers.
Give me the Panthers as well.
The Bucks at the Browns. I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks as well.
The Ravens at the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
I'm gonna take the Ravens. The Jaguars will forever suffer for dropping our boy Kyle Sloter. I can't abide that.
He needs to get healthy.
He does need to get healthy.
He's got a home. He's got a home in the USFL.
Damn right he does. Come back, baby.
Come on back.
The Texans at the Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins.
I'm also gonna take the Dolphins here. That's a sneaky, like, could be either that could be a fun trash game or like an actual good game.
Yeah.
The Bears at the Jets.
Bears.
Take the Jets.
Okay. I'll say if there's a healthy Zach Wilson at that point, if he's been healthy all season long or he's come back and he's like a couple games in, then I would be convinced to switch to the Jets.
Okay.
You put a caveat like that on it earlier,
I did.
so
No, I did. I would also agree with that caveat because who's the Jets backup is what? Joe Flacco?
I think
it's
maybe
Joe Flacco.
not. Okay.
It was in the preseason.
Okay. We'll see.
Speaking on the side, preseason, fuck every preseason game going over in their total.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That totally boned you, my man.
Yeah, I bet every single under. I lost so much money.
It's all right.
The Bengals at the Titans. That's a good game.
I'm going to take the Titans.
You know what? I am too. I feel like mid to late November, King Henry's been like going off. There's people are going to be talking about him for MVP and shit.
I worry about his sweet little feet. I worry about his feet because it seems like foot injuries are those things that, like, once you get your first foot injury, that's when you start getting all sorts of little foot injuries, and they don't seem like much, but you've fucking got a broken bone in your foot, and so
they love to like re-aggravate and shit.
Yeah, like it's, I worry about his sweet little feet.
Hopefully they try and like tamper the workload a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Fucking Traylon Burks been looking nasty in training camp.
Good. Putting all the naysayers to fucking bed saying he was out of shape.
He had asthma, man. He had asthma.
I respect that. I have asthma. Game recognized game.
Yep.
Falcons at the Washington Commanders.
Falcons.
I'm going to take the Commanders.
At this point, Carson Wentz has sprained all 6 of his ankles, so it's
all
Taylor Heineke
it's all
time.
That I hope it's Heineke, but it's probably going to be what's his name from UNC.
Sam Howell?
It's probably going to be Howell.
The shortest-lived Heisman campaign of all time?
Yeah, it's probably going to be Sam Howell.
God, he got spanked by Virginia Tech that opener last year.
I hope it's Heineke though. The Chargers at the Cardinals. I'm gonna take the Chargers. I just never take the Cardinals. The Cardinals are the NFL Maryland.
Yeah, I just connected those dots right at the same time. Yeah, I agree. I saw a great video of Kyler Murray's head on the body of a little person, and he was doing the ropes in the gym, and they cut wide, and he's holding somebody's shoelaces, which is just great. I can't get enough of the tiny Kyler Murray things. Like whenever there was the RC car on the highway, it was like Kyler Murray and Marquise Brown headed to training camp.
He's gonna be all in on his Twitch career at this point.
Right.
The Raiders at the Seahawks. I'm taking the Raiders.
Raiders.
The Rams at the Chiefs. Banger game.
Give me the
Rams.
Rams. God, that Rams Chiefs game from like 2 or 3 years ago when it was
nuts.
That was the best Monday Night Football game ever.
The Saints at the 49ers.
Saints. Who dat, man? Weird things happen in the Santa Clara Valley that time of year. I'll give it. I will give you that.
I'm gonna do another
But
caveat. Saints if Jameis is the quarterback.
you don't trust Ian Book?
No, I don't.
That's good because I don't either.
Ian Book's whole college career was good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's guess what? That's what Notre Dame quarterbacks have been for
Now
as long as I can remember.
Now he's broken loose of the chains of the, Chip Kelly, whatever his name, Brian Kelly oppression. Now he's free to live his life out there in New Orleans. Yeah, man.
No. Packers at the Eagles Sunday night.
Eagles.
I'm gonna take the Packers.
You would.
Monday Night Football. The Steelers at the Colts. I'm on the
Colts.
Yep, I'm on the Colts here.
That was hard. That's
a tough
hard.
game. I feel like we're both fairly high on the Steelers.
After seeing how Kenny Pickett played, and honestly, I don't think Mitch Trubisky played very bad either. Like, I don't feel like they're necessarily bad hands. Granted, it was a preseason game. Who knows? There wasn't one. I don't think it was ones against ones.
I feel like as far as a quarterback room goes, though, like they're fairly good.
Part of me thinks Dwayne Haskins might have been beating both of them too. That sucks.
At the very least, he beat Mason Rudolph.
He's been. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God, that guy's face just says KKK on it. I don't know what it is. He's got, I say, the N-word face.
He does.
Oh yeah, yeah, 100%.
That's week 12, baby. Week 12 of the NFL. Week 12 of college football. We've done it.
He didn't even have to say it out loud for Myles Garrett to just know he had that energy and slug him with a helmet.
We still have one more week of college football.
I love how you glazed right past that. I love it.
I'll blast right past.
Right past it. Say all right. What is it now?
We only have one more week of college football to talk about.
That's crazy.
So we'll save our national championship pick for that.
Of course. Are you gonna go? I think. Can I tease what one might be?
I already have mine. I already bet it. Everyone should know. Spoiler. It's Ohio State. That's my pick.
You want to hear my crazy championship game? Bama, Utah.
I would love it.
That would be a good game.
I have a Utah future.
Those kids try hard, man.
You know what I got? I got Utah at some crazy odd.
Bama, Utah. Bama beats Utah.
I mean, yes. I have Ohio State, Bama. I have Ohio State winning it all this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say Utah upset of Ohio State.
I got Ohio State at plus 550 though.
Okay.
So I'll take
That's not a bad price. That's not a bad price in the slightest.
It's 3-1 now.
Yeah. That's a catch, man.
So I'll take it.
That's
the Jimnasium, folks. That's our show. Chase, what do you got going on in your life?
Man. Recording a whole bunch of podcasts. Check out the Notorious OTB, the Tilted Land Shark podcast, and the Zed Run Gambling podcast on SGPN. Doing a few things with ABR. I'm just around, man. I'm around doing stuff. I'm a busy boy.
You guys you know where to find me on Twitter, YouTube, at XFL Jim everywhere. I got a lot cooking up in the kitchen. It's shit's happening.
Or not cooking, mainly just eating.
No, because on Friday nights I do cook actual things.
Well, okay, but you have threatened to eat ingredients.
I will threaten to do it again. I'll do it again, bitch.
Of course you will. Yeah. That's how you roll, man. Okay, cool.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Appreciate it. It helps. Give us a like. Give us a follow, and a little kiss.